It's, what's the date? March 16, 2000, and we're us dodgy Contiki trainee drivers are on our way to Nottingham to do some training up there for about 10 days, hopefully get our licence. The Wog's with me again. And this is Kev, he's from New Zealand. Some dodgies over the back.
The
Troublemakers, that's right. Well, I'm in Nottingham for my driver training, and this is the establishment where I'm staying, the Astra Hotel. I have my own rooms, very good. Some of the lads playing pool in there, bar area in there, it's not bad too. It's the coach that I'm doing my training in. It's March 21, 2000, I'm at the Dunline Depot. Here's Chamiel O'Neill.
Hey!
Just read what's on the front. Obviously that's something, not something I'm going to be wearing around at any time.
Ah, you just wait.
Oh, okay.
Nominees for the Curb Slut Award today.
Emphasis on the slut, I noticed.
3 for the instructor Mike. 3.
Tell you what, 3 for our instructor too.
Yeah.
For the instructor Phil.
No, he got 2 and he stalled the bus.
3 for the instructor. Who was the other instructor who hit 3? There was another one who hit 3.
Really?
I reckon the instructors should get it, because they're supposed to be professionals.
And then
You're supposed to be professional.
there was the last nominee, which is Mark, also hit 3. And the winner is...
It's Mark!
Country in the world.
We're bowling. There's a Wog. There's Rodney.
Hi.
Big Rod.
Oh, I'm pumped.
Yeah?
This is an exciting game.
Is it?
I'm back.
There's Ashley.
That's a big guy, brother. Big
Strike
guy.
bash. Arr, arr, arr.
Hello girls, I'll be moving to Perth when I return.
Hey, get your fucking camera off my missus, mate.
This is why he's a Kiwi.
Yeah, so all he was,
He goes for Aussie cricket team, though.
what's my name?
Miller, Colin Miller. Look,
as well.
Colin Miller, Dad, look. Oh, am I up, am I?
That's 2. 3.
We're outside the remains of Nottingham Castle.
I didn't see it.
This is the oldest in England. 1189. Well, today's March 30, year 2000, Thursday. Today finds me in Sheffield, up in Yorkshire. I've just passed my driving test, my passenger carrying vehicle, English passenger carrying vehicle driving test, and I'm very relieved. My mate Jason's out there doing his now, so hopefully we've got a double celebration this afternoon. Here goes Jason to start his test. The Sheffield Test Centre on the same coach that I did mine on.
It's your first time here? I said, no, it's the second time here. Oh dear.
Yeah, I know.
It's prerequisite reading material, isn't it?
Yeah, studying up for my test.
Yeah.
Well done, big man.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sean.
Go on, you Brett.
Here, thank
You got a good instructor.
You won't have a problem.
Fucking all my fuckers pass.
Check me out. Wait till they get a load of me.
I don't fuck around with him.
He passed.
Yeah. Fuck, I thought it was never going to end.
Hey!
You're about an hour.
Not that much,
Cheers, mate. Excellent. Thanks. Did you go?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Chief and Steve's talking to me. I'm thinking, when you were saying...
Oh, because you don't know, yeah, of course.
Nah.
Fine.
Fucking hell, your tampon strings up your
Oh, of course you wouldn't.
8 miners. He reckons I'm too cautious.
Oh, it's best to be ever cautious, aren't
Yeah, he said I'm a bit too cautious. So.
Fucking yeah, good stuff. Good
I feel like
stuff.
I've lost 20, 100
£20,000 off me now. That big weight on me.
Yeah, no, I know what I mean. I know how you feel.
Yeah, these don't go for it yet, Jace. No worries, no pressure. Oh, it's fucking hard, lad, but no pressure.
Riviera,
Yeah, still with it.
halfway between Nice and Monte Carlo.
You ready? Or do you... Yeah, it'll just be me.
Well, what's the date today, fellas? It's the 20th of June 2000, and I'm on day 6 of, what are we, a 35-day camp. I'm a chauffeur, of course. Anyway.
Leading by example.
Yes. Leading by example, the boys here.
Hey, Aussie boys.
Aussie boys.
Ryan. Ben.
South Africa. You are. Mark Ward. Ryan. Luke. That's right. Luke. And Chub. Anyway, we all went to Andorra today, which we don't get to very often. And me and the lads bought some beer. This is my stash. Just personally. Yeah, I had to buy this one because it's got my name on it. Anyway, some people haven't seen the size.
How did we get through customs?
This is the rest. How do we get through customs? By putting the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, right.
That nitrous kit, the nitrous kit I told the guy that we didn't have any alcohol on board, and he believed me. Today's June 23, 2000. Finds me in Monte Carlo. Just driven the crew in. It's the Royal Palace. Down here we have the harbour, famous harbour. And of course this is a Formula 1 Grand Prix track. Famous swimming pool complex. Up to Rascasse. And then back down the pit straight. All those trees are. And up the corner, up the hill. It's a lot steeper than it looks on TV. Follows up round to the casino where we'll be at tonight. Now that there, the tunnel, look at that coach is going in, that's the casino we're going to tonight, which is actually part of the Grand Prix track. That's where the cars come out. At the moment it's about 9 at night. It's amazing how light it is considering the haze around. Morning viewers, it's July 4, American Independence Day today, as our tour manager has reported. We're in Corfu on George's boat.
Frankie Valley had 4 seasons over the night, lately summer 1963. May good evening to you, good afternoon or good morning to you.
It's Independence Day.
George's boat, Hammer, Corfu. Then we get this afternoon, we have this.
Georges, say hi to Jack, the driver. Okay, how you going, guys? Yeah, sure. That right there is Albania. Only about half a mile away apparently. Coming into a bay that featured in For Your Eyes Only. Roger Moore, James Bond. That house apparently is owned by none of the Mascuri. The seal. Today is July 8, 2000, and today finds us in Venice, St Mark's Square in Venice, to be exact. This is the Per Rialto Bridge in Venice. The typical Venice scene. And I'm in Germany, in Munich, just across from BMW World Headquarters, shaped like the cylinders in an engine, supposedly. Quite a grandiose structure. And on the other side here is the car park for the 1972 Olympic Games complex. This is another view of the BMW building. Right above Munich, the little Olympic Stadium here. Today's July 13, 2000, and that is the Liechtenstein Royal Palace. Liechtenstein is a small country, very small. It's actually like a principality, like Monaco, which is nestled in between Austria and Switzerland. This is Coach Contiki Coach here. We're in Switzerland. As you can see, it's many fans out the front. Not a bad view. We're on our way to Loew today. Stacey has nothing to imagine. She should hire one. Today is Saturday, July 15, and I'm in Heidelberg, Germany. So overnight stop for our camper, and a very picturesque place it is too. The weather has been atrocious all day, in fact the last 4 or 5 days in Germany and in Switzerland, but there's been a brief respite. At the moment it's about 4:45 in the afternoon. We've come down from Lauterbrunnen today. So we'll get a quick shot. Very Germanic little place, Heidelberg. Well, I've just done a drop off. I'm now in town. Sound behind the wheel, a bit dodgy. Police over there. I'm so close to town that it's the Arc de Triomphe.
Have you decided what you're doing, mate?
Yeah, jump on, we're going to go back to camp via a fuel station.
Gower.
Yeah, so anyway, that's the famous roundabout here, which isn't too busy today, being a Sunday. I'm just about to jump back on it. No rules, basically? Well, the rules are that you're supposed to give way to people coming onto it. That's the Champs-Élysées back that way. The Tour de France is finishing today, so it's blocked off. This is Barcelona. That monstrosity down there is Placa de Familia, Gaudi's Cathedral. We're going down there in a minute. Got to negotiate the coach for this lot to get down there. That's Gaudi's Cathedral. Very gothic, hideous actually.
Hey, oh sorry.
You're alright, matey, don't worry.
I didn't realise.
Yeah, almost straight away.
What time she said they started making it?
It's only about 100 years old or something.
Well, about 6:30.
Bloody pomps. Here I am in Barcelona, parked in the middle of the road with my hazard lights on. Parked in front of the Royal Palace. These are the fountains of Barcelona. Pretty spectacular stuff. That is King Juan Carlos's royal castle. Pretty rare for us to be here to see this. Certainly not something they do every day. Oh, I'm in trouble. Alright. There's Placa de España down there. This is a fantastic place, Barcelona. We are in Monaco in the car park of the palace, the Royal Palace. Monte Carlo. This is the church where Annie and Grace Kelly were married. A couple of their crew, Gavin and Marcella.
Are there any lesbians?
Sitting here with the hazards on as usual, just dropped the group off in Monte Carlo. I'm sitting right in front of the tunnel, the famous tunnel. So the cars come down this way actually. So we're looking at it from the opposite direction. I'm just about to charge up there. Underneath the Montecassino. Bit of a bonus. Every Saturday night in Monaco. The tunnel. The Grand Prix track. Oh yes, sir. Obviously I'm disappointed that I can't go on, but it was the only decision we've taken. I'm still not 100%, it's very far from it. It might be like this for the next week or so, so the only decision that we made was, you know, for me to go back to London eventually. You'll have a great time, I know you will, and I may catch you around the traps at some stage. But you have been the best group I've ever had, and I'm not just saying that. I know it's easy, the words achieve and all that, but thank you very much.
I'd just like to say on behalf of the group that we all think you're an excellent driver and a great person to know. And this is really, really cheesy, but I know you're only with us for 12 days before you're replaced, but you'll always have a special place. No worries. Before I finish, all you want to just lead us. We're going to sing you one last song.
Oh yeah?
While I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load, I got 7 million on my mind. Oh, that one me too, that one has told me once, 'cause she's a friend of mine. So take it easy, take it easy.
My words out of the way before all that. It meant a lot to me. It meant a lot to me. Thanks again. You know, what can I say? You all know what I mean.
Say it again.
On that note, I'd like to introduce you to Johnny, who's your new driver. Go easy on him, won't you? Don't, make sure you don't finish with him after 13.
I thought I'd give you the shits. Yeah, on that note, little something that might
Thanks very much for the bottle. It's probably the last thing I need at the moment. I will at some stage. It won't go off.
Right, mate, I'll give you a hand.
And thanks for filling out the my photo. Appreciate it. Have a good time. Well, today is August the 8th, 2000, a Tuesday morning. And little old Brick Jim White has come to Maranello. Maranello in northwestern Italy. And this is the Ferrari factory. And up the back here is where I parked the coach last night. Slept on the back seat, right in front of Galleria Ferrari Museum. It's now Lane Cross 1990. Saw that racing at Adelaide that year. Nigel Mansell 89. Shuey's first Ferrari 96. The number 27 Ferrari was Ferrari's most loved ever driver. Gilles Villeneuve, who of course was killed in Ferrari number 27 in 1982. That's David Gower. Just with his E-type Jag on. There was David Gower. Back in Paris, another view of the Eiffel Tower. Today is September 7, 2000. That's Toothpick. He's from New Zealand, can't you tell? That's Brownie, he's from New Zealand. And that's Bindi, he's from bloody Sydney. Eiffel Tower, September 7, 2000. For 5 minutes on the hour every hour. It lights up like that, just for this year. Amazing. Privilege to be here. Still in Paris, this is the mighty Cathedral Notre Dame. Behind all the trees. It's the one, the Hunchback. The River Seine in the middle of Paris. Very opulent city, Paris. Today is, it must be the 10th of September.
How do you know that date?
It's because it's my tour manager's birthday, as he's constantly reminded me all day. And that's him. We're at Chambord Palace, Chateau, whatever you want to call it, in France. Where are we exactly in France?
We're heading down towards the south of France there, here at Chateau de Chambord. Okay, this was built first in 1519 by King Francis I, and in 1537 more renovations were made after a small fire damaged the initial foundations. In 1685 the building was finally completed by Louis XIV, who is the Sun King. He came out here. 1,800 men it took to complete this fantastic structure here.
And you've got the Versailles on the video already, because he built Versailles as well.
He did.
And we haven't got the Loew on video, but he built the Loew in Paris as well.
He did.
And he was my kind of guy. He was an alcohol-swilling, flirtatious genius. We would have been mates, Louis and I.
Mate, that's superb, you got that on here.
So yeah, so here we are. It's in the middle of France somewhere anyway. It's a beautiful day.
We just come through the Toulouse region.
Yeah, just been the Toulouse region, where they have a tennis tournament actually once a year. Today is actually the final US Open. We don't even know who's playing it. Do we?
And the Italian Grand Prix.
Italian Grand Prix from Monza. More's the pity.
Bendy, do you want to say anything?
Not at all. This is just too much fun. Tuesday, September 12, with the Pyranees Mountains. Scene of many battle in the Tour de France. Not a very clear morning. It's 8:30 in the morning. It's quite dark. This is the road we just wound our way up. The old girls get to be hot. Grand traffic tour manager, who is a self-proclaimed superstar.
This is my land. I own this land.
You've never been here before. Back at the French Riviera on our way to Monaco. Number 6 for me.
Yeah, it's
Hang on a second, we're going to pull up on a pole.
We're not a bloody Ferrari here. We're a Contiki 17-ton coach. So yes, we are on the Grand Prix track here. Jack's the expert of Grand Prix. He's the man who knows all about them. But this is where it all begins. This is where the Ferraris come in. We're going to see what this little baby can do. Let's see what she's got. Let's get on pole position. The Contiki Ferrari Schumacher.
Pumping in time. The green light flashes.
Yay!
Go up.
Oh my God!
The paralysis will as the ground stern as it speeds. The flags are down. Fans get up and they get out of town. The arena is empty except for one man still driving and striving as fast as he can. The sun has gone down and the moon has come out.
This is Rashkas Hairpin. That's the Rashkas Hotel. Flash looking bar in there. That's the palace up there. It's the swimming pool complex there. The track goes along here. And this is the pits. Obviously the pit straight there. This is what normally happens in the pits. Cafes, etc., etc.
They come along here, yeah?
Yep.
How deep would that be? What, about 12?
I don't know. I didn't realise. I thought it was an Olympic pool. But it's a diving pool. And it's named after Rainier. We're up the top of the hill. We come up through Casino Square, and that's the casino, a very opulent building. This is actually the side of it. We're right next to the casino here. Just come around Casino Square. That's a brand new 911 GTS Porsche. This is a brand spanker's Ferrari, Bentley. It's the Hotel de Paris, which is obviously the name of this corner on the track, which goes up and goes right there. There's another Bentley. Haven't seen too many Ferraris, not have we, fellas?
No, there's GT3 there. There's a brand new turbo.
Saving the best for last, man. Make your entrance come in late.
Loew Station Hairpin. Most famous hairpin in the world. Goes all the way down there again, a lot steeper than it looks on television. And it winds its way around to the right where I've got the coach park. It's a bit rainy here tonight. Finally.
Nice and polished too.
It is. Casino Hairpin, we found a F355 Ferrari. The only one we've seen tonight, and it's a red one. All Ferraris should be red, shouldn't they, Matt?
That's damn right.
Automatic. Automatic? Yeah. What a pity.
Tiptron.
Richard's put his little doll, what do you call it?
Marinello.
Yeah, but what do you call the thing? It's a bear.
It's a mascot.
It's his mascot. He calls it Marinello. Sensational.
The Ferrari bear.
You want to put him on the front of the number 3 Ferrari, mate?
Man, I want to put it on the front of number 1 Ferrari.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm hearing you. Okay, it's Sunday, what is it? Yeah, Sunday 17th of September today. I'm in Firenze, Italia, otherwise known as Florence, Italy. Lots of people around just shopping and taking things in. A beautiful day here. And I'm at the ancient Roman fortress of San Gimignano, which is right in the middle of the Tuscany region of Italy, which is near Florence. This is just the courtyard up top here at San Gimignano.
That hill all the way up there is where we're going, mate.
So look at that windy road, eh? Sensational, bring it on. As I said before, we're We're at Montecassino Abbey. We're on top of a bloody big hill. This is a war cemetery. 70,000 Allies lost their lives here in 1943. Trying to take this hill from the Germans. It's amazing. Where are we, Brady? Montecassino War Cemetery. That's the tour manager, the tour manager. The Allies lost 70,000 people trying to take this hill from the Germans in 1943. And it's a long way up, It's a big drive. Anyway, it's a good view from up here.
The Americans lost 27,000, the Poles 18,000, the Poms and the Kiwis 17,000, and the Germans 20,000.
They didn't take it. The Germans held this right until they ran in 45. Hell of a pity. But anyway, it's now official war cemetery. Okay, I'm here in Pompeii, and that is Mount Vesuvius. Which we've seen from the other side, of course, at Cerrito. I've been here before, but not with a video camera. This is some of the ruins. Okay, this is Pompeii, as I said. In 79 AD, Vesuvius erupted and covered this whole town, city as it was back then, with molten lava. And they only started uncovering it about 100 years ago. And it tells us a lot about Roman history and that sort of stuff. Sort of where the old city finishes and the new one, which is an absolute shithole, begins. Back in Sorrento, this is on the way in this time. Campsite's up over that way. Here I am in the coat, ready to board the ferry for Brindisi. No, we're at Brindisi. This is Mark.
Jacko.
He knows.
Good drive day today, mate.
Thanks, mate. It's all good.
I'm one Ferrari driver.
That's it, mate. Well, we're just about to board the ferry, the Our Anus, would you believe? Ready for Corfu. It's the group there. We're in sleazy Brindisi, the Italian coast. Back in Switzerland, at the campsite here at Lauterbrunnen, and it's visually stimulating here in Switzerland. We've seen it all before, but this is me trying to clean this coach. Bugger, I think it is too. That's the view we have here, right outside my cabin. It's just the start of the Jungfrau Mountain. That's our little Contiki campsite over there. All the tents are out. Cops are here. It's my cabin right there. Under the Southern Cross I stand, a sprig of wattle in my hand, a native of my native land, Australia, you fucking beauty! Now, here's another one for us. When I learned that Bindi and Brown was going to be with Bindi and Brownie on this tour, a song came to me, right? And it went something like this. Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. I'm not half the man I used to be. Hey, Bomber, this is the A9 turn-off, isn't it not?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Central Amsterdam, that's the famous grasshopper cafe bar, whatever you call it. The big bastard clock in the background. Behind there is the real red light district. This is one of their many canals. This is the main canal. This is Nikki and Mr. Jane. And I'm illegally parked as usual.
Hey guys, just gather around here.
That's the tour manager. See what he's got to say for himself.
Well, we're gonna go for a walk in there. I'm going to take you on this walk I've done. I go through a couple of very narrow alleyways. There's girls on each side, windows, red lights above them. You know how it is.
No, tell us, Brownie.
How is it?
This was one song the three of us remembered because it absolutely went off the night it went off.
And spring became the summer.
Back in Paris on the 16th of October. The daytime view of the Gilles Dome in Paris. It's where Napoleon is buried. Back at the Arc and the wacky races. Unbelievable. No rules here. All's fair. The Opera House in Paris. At night. In all its glory. Absolutely stunning. This is just typical Paris for you. It's like this, well, almost all over the place. So if we look down the end here, that right down in the distance is the Loew, which was the Royal Palace. It's a part of the Louvre anyway. Okay, top of the Eiffel Tower. Not a bad view from up here, to say the least. That is the military academy where Napoleon trained. Sound like a tour manager, doesn't it? Yes, for my mum's benefit, you see, amongst other people. That is the Gilles Dome, Napoleon's final resting place. It's the Arc de Triomphe. Champs-Élysées runs down there. Go down the Plaque de la Concorde, which is where the Ferris wheel is, right there. The coach park to the right there. Further down we've got the Louvre, which is that building there. That is the very top of the Eiffel Tower. At 20 foot above my head. One of the boats that James Bond landed on. And back to the Confriki coast. Inside the Loew in Paris. The royal residence. All the Louis, etc. This isn't a bad room. That is the Mona Lisa.
Tienes que apretarle primero.
This is Venus. On a somewhat overcast French day here in Paris. This place wasn't grand enough for Louis XIV, so he had to build Versailles. Dear oh dear. The glass pyramid at the Louvre. Now the apartments of Napoleon III. Grand's the word for it too.
It seems beautiful.
That's the seat in question. Goodness me. Look at the roof. Oh, it's shaky. Very opulent. Here we are in Avignon, France. This is the Pope's Palace, which is about 600 years old, I suppose. It's midday here in Avignon. This is one of the main square, I suppose, restaurants and shops. It's always packed out in the summer. It's October 19 today. So things are starting to wind down, and I'm not unhappy about that. This is the Rhone River, which runs directly next to Avignon here. It'd be a peaceful spot without all the traffic. That's the walled city of Avignon, built by the Romans. Okie dokie, back in Italy. What's the date? Lost count, 21st of October 2000, and of course, couldn't be anywhere else except Pisa. And that is the Leaning Tower of. An overwhelmingly underwhelming sight, it's got to be said. Anyway, there it is. It's an hour and a half out of our way, no, 2 hours out of our way to come and see this. If it fell over, we'd have to come and see the ruins. But it is what it is. Not allowed up it anymore. Rumours have it they may reopen it next year. But I'll be buggered if I'm going up there. That's some of the weighting they're using. Lead or whatever the hell it is. Concrete. In their efforts to try and get it back this way. Because it's falling over. Geez, it'd be good if it fell over while I was here videotaping. I reckon that'd be worth a few bucks. There's a bank over there, well, and a bar. That'd be the first to go. Okay, today I've come to the place where all roads lead to. This obviously is the Colosseum here in Rome. I'll hold the camera straight. And we're going to have a bit of a look around Rome. I haven't been in here since the training trip and I didn't have the video camera on that occasion. So, time to do some exploring in this most ancient of cities. Ah, yes. Ancient Rome. Of course, this is the place where Nero fed the Christians to the lions. It's fair to say that there's a sizable crowd here, as there always is. It's an ancient triumphal arch built about 2,000 years before the one in Paris. Digging for other secrets of ancient Rome. This is all excavated, this area. This is in the Roman Forum. The reason why some buildings are on different levels to others is that way back when they didn't used to destroy the old buildings, they used to just simply fill in the ground and build on top of them. And this spot I'm standing now has been excavated, all excavated in the last 50 years. In fact, there used to be a motorway over the top of this. If you look in Audrey Hepburn's 1953 film Roman Holiday, you'll see them drive up to the Colosseum over this area. And this is the remains of the Circus Maximus. Seen in the ancient Indy 500s. Imagine the noise back then. Sensation. Yes, it might well the Ferrari flag fly after winning the World Constructors' Championship in Malaysia on Sunday. We're in Piazza Navona here in Roma. The 2,000-year-old Pantheon. I'm going to have a look in a second, but it sits in a lovely square. Sounds of the rising sun. House of the rising sun, should I say. Amazing building. Got a hole in the roof to enable them to worship without anything in the way or something like that. Heavy fountain. Story here for me. I was here in the training trip, but I got dragged away by the coppers. Standing in front of this stall here, minding my own business. The guy behind the stall, who's not here today, complained that I was standing in a threatening manner. So he went and got the police, and they marched me over to that van there. Made me get out all my passport and all my documents. There's only some fast talking by Liz, our trainer tour manager, who got me out of that. I was showing disrespect, apparently. Mussolini used to give his addresses. In fact, that's where he announced his support for Hitler in World War II from that balcony. Billy Joel saying, "Vienna waits for you." That's true. I reckon everyone should come here for a look. This is the monument here in Vienna of Johann Strauss Jr. It's a great tribute. Alright, today is September 28, no it's not, it's October 28, 2000. And it's a Saturday afternoon and I'm in Vienna with my tour manager Ronnie, and we're on a European Vista 21-day hotel tour. And we're going to go for a lap around what's called the Burgring here in Vienna, which is the main sort of ring road around and shows you where all the spectacular buildings and historic sites are. And we're going to do a bit of battle with the traffic while we're at it.
Jack, how do you turn that big bus around those small corners?
Oh, gee, Ronnie, it's the $1 million question you and all the girls want to know.
The white building directly in front with the red roof, though, is Mozart's concert house. This is one of the first concert houses built in Vienna to house all the classical concerts, and this is where Mozart much preferred to play. Don't slow you down, let's stay off your house.
Oh, that's right, sorry. What a grand structure it is too.
National History Museum.
We've got some Vienna traffic in front of us.
Excellent. And the Hofburg Palace. Coming up directly in front is the Austrian National Parliament building.
Got my photo taken with some of the lads out on the steps here at the train trip.
Vienna. This is a Kursalon through here, which was built so that people had somewhere to go and waltz whilst the orchestras are in the park.
This is right next to Johann.
Which we just missed.
Everything I need here to drive a coach, supposedly, according to our ex-boss who designed this. I got my map, I got my hotel route notes book, which is real flash, I don't reckon, but anyway. And we've got McDonald's on the left-hand side.
This is where
through the gate from 4th to 5th.
This is where the girls sit that like Jack, so they can play with his hair like this. This is where his tour manager sits over here on the horrible, uncomfortable seat.
That's right. Ronnie's currently sitting in what's popularly known as the flower box.
Yes. Jack's view. Put your camera on so we can see behind as well.
Oh yeah. As you can see most of the coast, there's a car coming past there. That's for when I'm reversing most of the time. That's all you can use it for in this coach.
It's got its own bit of air conditioning fan there.
Yeah, which I can control down here, but the problem is everyone else gets what I get. So they weren't thinking about that when they designed this coach. And Bronny.
And we're back to the State Opera House.
Back to the State Opera House. And this is where my taco goes. Oh. So you've got to show them taco. I only do what taco says. I'm not supposed to take taco out.
You're not supposed to take that out now.
But I will, see. He's telling me everything we do today. Lovely. This is the beautiful area of Mauthausen in Austria. But unfortunately, the site of Mauthausen concentration camp. That was the quarry that was being excavated here during World War II, and they had to walk boulders with their bare hands up the stairs of death and all the way up to the top here. And if they didn't, they were shot on sight. The gas chambers are down there. I'm not going to show them today. This, of course, is accommodation facilities. Switzerland.
Jack joined me in Switzerland.
Switzerland on the 31st of October 2000. On our way to Lucerne, and it's autumn, as you can see by the colour of the trees.
Prettiest time of the year.
And it's a windy road. View from the Club Railway on the way up to Mount Pilatus. Not a bad view.
Some snow there too. That looks good.
Snowing. Like on top of the world. There's a plane over there. It's on fire. This is my room here at Hotel Pilatus. And this dead set, no shit, is my view. That is Lucerne. Down below. I'm going down there tomorrow. Time to go look at the sunset. Here we are in Lucerne. What a beautiful, beautiful place it is. On a beautiful day here at All Saints Day in Switzerland. Lunch in Lucerne at an English pub.
Mr. Pickwick's.
Entertainment's good.
Hey Joe, where you going, Dad? I'm going out to shoot my lady.
Hendrix.
You know, I caught her messing around.
Randomly taking photos.
That ain't too cool. Hey Joe,
Coach free day today.
I heard you shot your woman down.
Serving.
Shot her downtown.
Cheers.
Hey Joe, I said. I heard you shot your woman down. Shot her down the road.
Francs goes up to 1,200 francs. Behind there is the Hotel Montana and the summer hotel.
Lake Lucerne. This country is just like one big golf course. Okay, it's about 10 past 5 and that's where I was taking my shots from about 2 hours ago. Down there in Lucerne. That's the lake we just cruised upon. Then we're back up here in snow country. This is the hotel. And this is the Swiss Alps. Unbelievable. To see it with the naked eye is just incomprehensible. This is the most amazing place you could ever believe. I don't think this camera's going to hang on much longer now before it ices up. It's got to be minus what, 10, you reckon?
Yeah, minus, yeah.
Minus 10. It's my final Contiki tour for the year. Maybe we're back next year, maybe I won't. Hence a lot of video work on this tour. Have a look at this though. It's not something I'm going to be seeing every day, that's for sure. Anyway, it's all good. Another 4 days and we're back in London, so I'm making the most of things. Everyone should come to Switzerland at least once in their life. Jam spot. Stadium section. Since then, right, with a few bevies.
Lovely dinner. Really great time.
Sensational. Ah, the damage. And this is the luxuriously appointed county hotel where I've been living when I wasn't working for Contiki, in between tours and training trips and that sort of stuff. Road up there. And Charles Dickens, the writer Charles Dickens, used to live right next door, just in there. It's a reasonably historic area. And being November 10 today, that means it's the end of that for me. 8 months I've been over in Europe here. Sometimes it feels like 8 years. Now I'm going home. Who knows if I'll be back next year, but no matter what, I've had a hell of a time this year, that's for sure. See you in Perth.